Alright, so right now I'm going to do a little review. Looks like you can't see me in here, so let me move this camera around. I'm sure you can. But this is a review about the Lumix GX85, Lumix G. I'm going to unbox this right here. I know unboxings are not popular, so. But DMC GX85, since I haven't took it out of the box yet, I'm going to go ahead and, there's your instructional manual. Instruction manual tells you a little bit about the lenses that they offer. This is being recorded on an OMD EM5. I've got it in movie mode. It seems very vibrant colors. I don't know that I set that to that. But anyways, it looks a little red to me. Now this is a 7.5mm lens, so it's actually being shot as 15mm. And here it is, it's got a lens already attached. This is the 12-32 lens that comes with the camera. I bought this lens already for actually my Olympuses. I've got a couple of Olympuses there, Micro Four Thirds. But I already have this lens, so here's a spare. So this camera here is quite a bit larger than I thought. It's actually probably the same size as my OMD EM5, and I'm going to look right now. Yeah, you can't see, but I can. It's exactly the same size. It's the same height, and it's the same thickness. So it's the same size camera that I currently have. Oh, there's a flock of chickens coming. Alright, so it's very similar to what I'm used to, but the OMD EM5 has a hump in the center, looks like a pentaprism. So anyways, nice camera. Let's see where the battery, I don't think it's inside. It's not, neither is the SD card. I have an SD card for this. And in fact, it's in the camera that I'm shooting with. It came with this on a different package. So this particular camera came with a second lens. Here's a lens hood for it. And this is, I think it's 45-150. Now, the reason I bought the camera is because I wanted this lens originally. The original reason for purchasing this camera was for this lens. So I literally, this is a 45-150. I did not have any type of zoom lens. Take this earphone out here. I did not have any type of zoom lens for Micro Four Thirds. So the one I sent overseas, I sent the 45-150 overseas, so I need to replace it. So I got looking at the price of this. It was around $250-ish for this lens. The 12-32 lens was approximately the same price. This is not on sale. So this was $250 or $299. I don't remember. The 45-150. This one here, 12-32, was about the same price. So together they were at least $500. Well, I happened to get the holiday, Black Friday, whatever special price. It was actually holiday price. It was $500 for both lenses, plus I got the camera. So kind of got a camera for free here. Plus I got a pouch to carry it in. And, well, not really a pouch, actually. And I've got a SD card and a lens cover that comes in the box for this lens. I bought a separate lens cover. Always get clear. I'm sure they're UV filters, but I don't really need UV filters in my opinion. You don't need one, but I got a separate one for this lens, so I'll never scratch it. Now the one I'm filming on, the 7.5mm lens, I'm not going to, I actually don't think you cannot put a filter on that lens that I'm currently videotaping with. So it does have a lens hood. Looks like it protects it very well. This comes with a battery and a handle. Nope, that's not a handle. Comes with this battery here. And this is the the battery number is. Remix. I can't really see it. Anyways, comes with a battery. Don't know how many milliamps this is, or nor do I know that battery number. But I'll charge it up here in a minute. It should have some charge in it. Usually they're shipped with some charge in them. This is supposed to be charged by wall charger, which comes with the camera. I bought a separate wall charger that you can actually take the battery out, plug it in the wall, because I ordered a spare battery. So I can keep one charging while I'm using the other one in the camera. And here's the strap that comes with the camera. I'll attach that here in a minute. So anyways, that's the camera. Now, one thing I never do, normally I never carry the camera without some kind of a strap on it. So it makes me nervous. Usually I put the strap that comes with the camera and a little hand strap along with it. But this strap here is a very low budget strap, made in China. Not a problem. And we're gonna attach it anyways. It's okay. It's just made out of plastic. So, but this is waterproof, even though the camera's not. And I never really liked these little rings here that is attached to the camera. These D-loops. Don't really like that style, but that's what the identical ones that I have on my OMD EM5. It's just that they make noise. So they're good for carrying the camera. It doesn't keep your strap moving around. The D-loop moves around instead. And I kind of like it in one sense, but it does make noise. So if you're trying to do video, which I have never done before now, much of, never really bothered it. It never bothered me at all. So anyways, while I'm doing this, let me go ahead and show you my chickens, because they're right here. I got some chickens right here. And while I'm filming chickens, I'll go ahead and insert the battery. So let's go ahead and watch the chickens for a moment. And this has image stabilization on this Olympus already. And I adjusted it to the focal length of the lens, which I actually set it on 8mm. The lens is 7.5, so that's close. That causes the camera to recognize this lens, and the camera shake adjusts to this focal length. Otherwise, if I leave it set on 50mm like it was, then it shakes all over the place. It's almost like I have it turned off. So I don't know if the camera turns it off or if it's just has to be adjusted to your focal length. Not really sure. Okay. There's my chickens. Anyways, I'll go ahead and turn this back around. And again, this is just on a little Gorilla Pod that I purchased at a big box store. I think it was $12. Maybe it was 16. Yeah, I think it was $16. And some jackass stole it's supposed to have an adapter to fit cell phones, and some jackass stole it out of the box, or the person on the line didn't include it in the box. But since the box looked like it had already been opened, I'm going to assume that some jackass took it. Why you want to steal? I have no idea. Get a job, but purchase things, and then you own them free and clear. And when you do purchase things, it makes you appreciate the things that you have, and it really makes you mad at people that just want to go and steal something from you that they haven't earned through their labor. Anyways, alright, I almost got this strap attached here on this camera. Just kind of give me a fit. Okay, almost ready. Hopefully I'll be able to edit this section out because it's taking so much time. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and charge the other battery. This battery is on and it's actually working. And first thing I do, it tells me select my language. So I have to go and set this. So I'm assuming that I hit OK button, English, set the clock, and what time is it? According to my G-Shock, it's 4:11 p.m. So let's go up to 4 and 11, or we'll go ahead and put it on 12. And today is November, and today is the 20, I don't know what today is, 27th I think? I don't know, 20, it's the 20 something. So let me check my cell phone. See if I have my cell phone. Might be the, what day is this? 23rd. Okay, my watch was right. Should have listened to my watch. 23rd, and 2016 is obviously the year that they made this camera originally, or put it on the market, because that was the default setting. Okay, so it's been completed. Please set the home area. I don't want to do that. I don't know what that is. New York Mammy. Yep. It says no memory card. I understand that. Preferred color quality, photo style, and standard. Let's see what else it has. Vivid, natural, monochrome. I'd like to get some monochrome for a while. And I'd like to actually shoot in monochrome, so we'll see if that works once I put an SD card in here. So that's what we'll do. Chickens flew away. Can you hear them? Hope you can. This actually, the Olympus has a really good microphone. I was really surprised with it. Okay, now let me look in the camera here. I can't see a thing. It's almost like I have a lens cover on, and I guess that's because I did. Okay, so remove your lens cover. There we go. Wow. Instant. Okay, it instantly focused. Pretty amazing. That was one fast focus. I think this lens works even better on this camera than it does on my other. But I know that Olympus lenses work well on Panasonic from what I've read. So this is giving me an effect, reminds me of a fisheye, but it's at 12 millimeters, so it's at 24. But pretty wide angle. So 24 millimeters. This is on monochrome. If you can see the back of this here. And then we'll zoom in, see what you can see. It's on 32 and then back to 12. So anyways, very nice. Reminds me a lot of my Fuji. I have a Fuji film XE2S. It's probably the same, well, it's maybe a little smaller than the Fuji film, but it looks almost identical. The viewfinder's on the same side, which I like that because guess what? When I put the viewfinder up to my eye, my nose is not touching the back of the screen like it does on the OMD that I have there. So on the OMD, I'm constantly putting my eye up and touching the screen with my nose. So right here, nose not on screen. So I like that better. That's why I picked the Fujifilm XE series. We got an XE3. It's supposed to be a phenomenal camera, but I like my XE2. And my son's got an XE1, and he likes it. I liked it too. He got it from me actually. Purchased it a long time ago. But he's got a couple lenses. He's got a 12 millimeter, kind of a fisheye for that. So it works out to, I think it's 18 millimeters. I'm going to go ahead and shut this bad boy off here. And to collapse your lens, you simply turn it. No, the first lens I got with this Olympus, the first Olympus I had, let me repeat that, is an EPL 1. And with my Olympus lens, you had to push a little tab right here to turn it on. And yeah, every time you went to turn it on, you had to move a tab out of the way. Turn it on. I hated that tab. I always threatened to break it off. But I didn't. And this one here, you just turn it like I would have done if I would have broke off the tab on my original Olympus, and it comes on. So I like that much better. So it's got, you can feel it click in the 12mm or on position, and yeah, it works better. I also had a Fujifilm X30. That's how you turn the camera on. You use the lens just like this, and that would be off position. Turn it once it went into the focal length, and it would be on. So you turn it on like that, turn it off like that. No other switch. There was no on-off button. You just turned the lens, extended the lens, it clicked, and it was on. Anyway, so far this reminds me of my X30. Actually, I said XE camera, but the X30 was probably very similar to this. And I think the focal length was up to 112. I can't remember. It was maybe it was either 24 to 112 or 28 to 112. Wonderful camera. Really liked it. It was about the same size as this. Might have been just a little bit smaller, but I think it was pretty much the same size as this, if I remember right. Quality built camera. It was metal. It was magnesium body. Not sure what this is. This looks like at least a magnesium top. Definitely a plastic, I think, bottom. The body, probably plastic. It's going to be my guess. Probably all plastic. Yeah, the back looks like it's plastic, and that's fine. But it feels like a magnesium body with the vinyl covering here. So, and I think it does have a covering here. So it's probably a plastic body on this one. Probably the top is plastic too. I'm not sure. So I haven't scratched it yet. I'll know as soon as I scratch it if it's plastic. And if it is, that's fine with me. Doesn't really matter. My OMD EM5 camera is definitely a magnesium body. And so I've never dropped it. So I'm pretty careful with my stuff. Anyways, nice camera. Basically this camera cost nothing. I bought 2 lenses. Camera came with it. That's how I'm looking at this purchase. So, and it looks good. But I will come back and actually use it and do another YouTube video on that through the X85. So, yep, nice camera. I like it. GX85. So many cameras with X's. I've got the X Fujifilm, now the Panasonic GX. So everybody wants an X in their name. But anyways, very nice. Free camera. 2 lenses come with a free camera. That was the deal I got. Anyways, thanks for watching.